Now you're looking at the ball with the CG 2.5 inches positive with a hole on the VAL 1.5 inches below Gary's positive axis point. So that's 1 1/8 hole, 3 inches deep. We noticed that moving the CG didn't have anything to do with where the PSA of a drilled symmetrical ball is. Let's see what happens when we put a hole in one of them to see if we can move that PSA. We'll do the same thing here. Put this over here, spinning the same direction as a right-hander would throw it, and that's the PSA, correct? Spun there pretty good. Ooh, look what happened to it. With 1.1/8 hole, 3 inches deep, we moved the PSA from here to there, so now it is where everybody thought it would be. But it wouldn't be there without the balance hole. If I had used a smaller hole, it would only come half the way, because the size and location of the hole is what controls the location of the PSA. We moved the PSA 2 3/4 inches with a balance hole that's 1.1 inches, 3 inches deep. Let's see what that means in terms of the drilling angle change. Here's the original drilling angle intended. There's the new drilling angle. So we unspun. Ball has a drilling angle of 80 degrees. With a balance hole in it, 1.1 inches, 3 inches deep, we've changed the drilling angle to 45 degrees. So we've changed the drilling angle by 35 degrees. This ball with the hole has got to pick up much sooner than it did without the hole in the ball. So it's not the location of the CG that determines where a symmetrical ball spins. It is, does it have a balance hole in it? What's the location and how big is it? Most symmetrical balls, no matter where you put the CG, or all symmetrical balls, no matter where you put the CG, will end up just to the left side of the center line, 6 3/4 from the pin, until you put a hole in them. So, location of the balance hole, location of the pin in relation to the PAP, and location of the balance hole are the two primary factors that determine motion in a symmetrical ball. We're going to extend this with some more videos over the rest of the year, but I'm going to call this one the reality of a symmetrical ball when it's drilled. Thanks for listening.